Well, Don, another year of positive contributions to Lloydminster and area. Tell me from your end, what has this year been like for you?
You know what? It's been a challenging year, and I think we're no different than a lot of businesses within the community. It's been a challenging year, and yet despite that, I think we've done very, very well. We'll continue to be able to share some of those earnings back with our membership at the end of the year, and certainly. Part of that is our diversity being in the propane and petroleum and ag and grocery sectors. That diversity has certainly helped us, to continue to weather this storm.
Talking specifically about the Spread a Little Love this Christmas campaign, saw tremendous results last year, the first time around, and the same story this year. What is it about this particular initiative that you think gets such positive results?
I think it truly just resonates with people. I think they understand, certainly, when talking to a number of individuals that have gone out and picked up the ornaments and bought them and used that as an opportunity to share with their kids, their family, what the true spirit of Christmas is, the idea of giving anonymously, given without the idea of a reciprocal gift other than the warmth you feel in your heart at the end of that. Last year was phenomenal, where we had all the gifts returned and all the ornaments were picked up within 4 days. This year all the ornaments were picked up within 3 days. People were actually calling into the office trying to find out when we were going to unveil the program, and once unveiled, 3 days, over 550 gifts for seniors picked up, all of which have been returned now and are currently being wrapped and will be delivered next week to the care facilities.
Another really exciting part of this year was teaming up with Tom Jackson, the one and only, for his Huron Carol benefit concert. What has that experience been like, putting all of this together with Tom?
I had the opportunity, I've known Tom for a few years, and he is without a doubt one of the most selfless, generous, honest individuals that I think I've ever encountered in my life. The Huron Carol was an amazing, evening. It was an opportunity, though, for him to get out that message about the spirit of Christmas and really utilizing that it should extend throughout the year. That, in our conversation, I had said to Tom, it was really easy to promote the Huron Carol with somebody of his, name recognition, out in front of it. And Tom's response was that it's not the what, it's the why. And in other words, the Huron Carol was just the messenger. The why is, we need to do this to support those in need within our community. And certainly it was a very successful evening, and I think it captured all of us, left us all with the feeling that we have to do a little bit more. He had an exceptional time. We had the opportunity. We were over at the high school on Friday morning prior to the concert, and he spoke to some grade 12 students over at the high school. And just, that's not an easy thing to do, to sit 100 high school students in a room, and yet I thought really captured the essence of what it is to the selflessness, the idea of giving, and really sharing the message that it's not about having. Having doesn't matter unless you can find a way to share. And I thought his time in the community was well served. I think it opened up everybody's eyes to maybe committing a little bit more, not necessarily in time, but even in money, or not necessarily money, but even in time, in terms of how we can support other initiatives within our community and those that are suffering through some tough times.
Just looking back on this year, any personal highlights for you?
Honestly, the team that I work with, when I see the excitement generated by programs like the anti-bullying program, like the Spread a Little Love campaign, like the Huron Carol, and when I see everybody jump to the fore, engaged in those processes, and really excited about the opportunity to do something for others, that truly makes me proud to be a part of the team. That's my joy.
And looking ahead to next year, any particular goals?
One of the things that I think the Huron Carol, certainly resonated with me was the idea that we've got to find ways to, we support well over 100 charitable entities throughout the year. And yet we've got to continue to find ways to support those that really are making a difference in our community by helping those in need. So that's what we'll focus on in the upcoming year.
Perfect. John Stevenson.